Hey there, welcome to this message. Okay, so what I'm getting is I am picking up 3 different energies right now that are surrounding you. Okay, and I think that this is like 3 different masculine energies. Okay, I do believe that, let's start by saying divine feminine. I think you have come into your full power, your full knowing, your full awakening. You're living in true authenticity and you're expressing yourself and you're living with gratitude. That's what I'm picking up. And this is leading you towards the life that I think you've been trying to manifest for a while now. And I think it's finally coming into fruition because you haven't given up. You have not, this has been a long journey. It's been a hard journey. You're on this spiritual awakening ride and you're in a karmic cycle. Okay. But I feel like you're closing that door completely to a karmic cycle. And I think because you're doing this, all the healing that's taken place, okay, it's like everything, this, when you go through this, you can almost even see it, okay, on your skin and on the outwardly appearance. You can see, because it is like, negative energy can be like poison, okay, to a body. So if you are expelling the negative energy out of your body, there's a time where you can actually see this on a physical appearance when you're going through the healing stages. All right. And when you know that you have had a huge change, a huge transformation, a big like jump in your timeline, is that it's almost like you look like you're illuminating and the glow comes back. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And other people can see this because this is positive energy radiating from your body. It's a light energy. It's a light aura. It's a gorgeous aura. And even if somebody can't read aura, they just pick up on this energy. Even if they don't really know that they are, but they're looking at you and they're like, what is it? And I think that you're just looking like abundance as a whole. Okay, and I'm not just saying wealth because I don't think that's what it's about. It's not about materialistic wealth. It's about heart and soul, and like this overflowing of love and gratitude is kind of what's showing up on the outside. And it's breaking out of toxicity from what's inside. And I'm getting violet flame. And so you may be on that type of a twin journey, possibly, okay? And this is like a transmutative energy. The violet flame transmutes negative energy into light energy. It's releasing toxic patterns. It's releasing addictions. It's releasing old bondage. It's breaking off. It's healing wounds. It's healing that negative energy that you have been holding on to. I'm hearing suffocation. So I think that maybe you have gone through a time in your life where you've almost felt suffocated and you're starting to release this from your life. And I think because of this, you have these other energies that are being pulled towards you. And I think that for one of them, I'm getting like a karmic, and then I'm getting more of a, I want to say a twin flame, okay? And then I'm also seeing a twin soul. Those are the 3 energies that I feel like are surrounding you. And I think that the karmic, and it's not, this is the thing that I think people get confused, is that they say that they think that a karmic is somebody who's super toxic in themselves or who has a lot of negative energy in themselves. And that's not really necessarily, could they? Yes. But a karmic is just somebody who is not aligned with your soul, your true highest self. That is really what a karmic is, okay? And yes, they do come in to teach us something, okay? And this is a karmic cycle. So I think this was possibly a karmic partner that has almost been pulled back into you because of your aura, because they see the change in you. Because I think this is something that you have tried to let go of, or that you did let go of. And for some reason, it was almost like whatever you did, your change up, your come up, your level up, whatever it is, it's attracting them back into your energetic fields. Okay, and like it's still hanging on by like a little string. I still see that it's like this little like sliver of hope or something on their end. And so I think they're pulling on your energy. Okay, they're this masculine that is a karmic that can't fully let go of you, and maybe this is also keeping you on that, in that loop of I can't really let go fully of this person either, because they're saying the right things, they're doing the right things, and it's your ego that's hanging on, and you're refusing to let that completely go. And like, I do think that this is talking about a relationship. Could this just be your karmic cycle altogether? Yes. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a karmic partner, but I think for who I'm speaking to, this specific piece of the message is that this karmic it's like, I can't let go of you because I see they had you for a long time, but they also had you, I think, when you were in a wounded state, because you were trying to heal your karmic timeline, but you never did until the spiritual awakening hit. I think you were trying to, but you never actually fully went through this until the spiritual awakening hit. And that is when you didn't have a choice but to heal the baggage, but to heal your past, but to have things resurface. And even like, we're talking even past life trauma, past life karma, that you've had, generational type stuff, generational type curses that you have had to break off, that you've had to fight against, that you have had to pull yourself out of a deep, dark hole, okay, through this spiritual journey. And I think now that this karmic is like, why wasn't she like this when we were together? Well, you were wounded. You weren't healed. That's what I'm picking up. If that is what it's feeling in your heart, like, I need to let this go for, I'm feeling like this is holding me back. I'm feeling like I can't fully jump in with this energy, or I can't fully heal, because they're choosing to stay in a wounded state. And this is just their soul contract. They didn't come into this lifetime saying, I'm going to heal all of this past life wounds, or I'm going to heal all this past life karma, or I'm going to heal the generational curses. Their soul did not come into this lifetime saying that. So they're choosing to stay in that, whatever their state, their unhealed, wounded state. I am not saying, please do not confuse wounded or unhealed with super toxicity or evil or anything like that, okay? That's not what this means. Everybody has an ego, right? This person has chosen not to strip their ego. That's what it is. It's like a soul-based contract. So it's like, can you be with that type of person? Can you be with that type of masculine energy that is not a divine masculine energy? Be physically strong, okay, but spiritually they aren't. That is what I'm getting for this karmic, because there's no spiritual depth to them. And you have to be okay with that and still say, I can continue on my journey. Still say, I can move on with my soul mission with this type of individual in my life. Okay? Because you need a support system. That's what I'm getting. You need a support system who completely understands your soul level, who understands transcendence, who understands uplifting humanity, okay, and who is also just aligned with you in that way and your soul way, because that's where you're going to be successful. So then I also think that there's possibly, so I'm going to do that, okay, and then I kind of want to move on to this twin flame. I think who I'm speaking to, You have a twin flame and you have a twin soul. Okay. I think the twin flame has come into your life. Okay. They started, it's like you two, they started the spiritual awakening. That's what it was. Okay. To push you on this path, as rough as it has, as it's been. Some of us have both. Okay. Like some of us do have a twin flame and a twin soul. And a lot of us cannot come into the physical with our twin flame. With a twin flame, sometimes it can be a really bumpy ride. And sometimes it's like they're just your ascension partner is sort of what they become, because they don't align with you in the physical, actually. They help you ascend. It's an ascension partner. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So I think that you're closing the door with this as well. And I think that is possibly where the violet flame comes in, is with this twin flame, because I think that they did help you transmute the negative to the positive. Okay. The dark to the light energy. And that's where you can thank them. There's possibly also, for some of you, something that this twin did to you, said about you, done to you, that needs like forgiveness. And I'm really getting that like there's some worry here with this. They have chosen to walk away because it's for the best in the physical realm. We live in the physical, right? Like we live in the physical realm. So we have to be able to align physically, and it has to make sense in the physical, because that is life. Okay. And I think that there were just something blocking this union. I don't think you guys were ever supposed to be together in the physical life. I think that it's always just been, we're supposed to be ascension partners. That's what I'm getting, but they're worried because they decided to walk away, and they're like, is this indecision? It was weighing on them heavily on whether or not they should try and push it, even if it doesn't feel like completely right. Like there wasn't enough peace, is what I'm getting. Okay. With trying to come into the physical, it just didn't work out. Okay. It's going to be different for everybody, but I'm getting that your actual twin soul, okay, the one that's going to help you on this journey, the one that's going to push you on your path, that is already aligned with you. Like what you're doing now aligns you with this masculine. And it's always been in the works. It's always been, it's always been in the works. Okay. This has always been the connection that is supposed to come forward. I think steps that you've been divine steps, because this is a divine connection. Divine steps that you have been taking is leading you to this divine masculine. Okay, this divine masculine, I'm getting, they've already been through their ascension. They've already done their spiritual work, their healed work. There's something about, I've already healed. I'm in that divine masculine state. I am awaiting for a divine feminine. They don't know who their divine feminine is. Maybe they do now, but I don't think they did for a long time. I think there was a waiting thing there, like a waiting game is kind of what, like, you know, you're on a twin soul journey. You know, you have one. You've been shown, you've been told, but you've been told to be patient. I think that that's where this divine masculine has been. But for you, divine feminine, I think it's time to completely disconnect from all the other energies that are just causing you to, that's bringing in more confusion than clarity. How you'll know it's from God and the divine is that it's very clear, and there isn't a lot of guessing. There's not this guessing game of, is this right? Is this wrong? It's just a knowing. It's a peace. It's a feeling. It's intuition. And I think that I don't really know. I can't really give a specific, because this is going to be so different for everybody. But I think the path that you're on right now, and this is for, I'm just going to say like twin collective, really. A lot of twins are starting to come together, like are going to be brought together and just aligned, okay, with their purpose and their mission. It's work. I'm getting some of you, it's just you're going to meet during work, through work, what you work on. If you are leading with your heart and leading with that soul depth that you know is the truth, that aligns you with this healed energy, this divine masculine energy that is also, that's working their soul purpose, and you guys make something together. You guys grow something together, and you guys create this sense of like a piece of like, it's like heaven on earth. Okay, that's what you create together in your business with your lives. Okay, so I think that I think it's all about just having the faith, and if it feels right to let go, to let go. Okay, so I hope that that resonated. If it did, like, share, subscribe, comment below, and I will talk to you later. Bye.